Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another music reaction. This is another reaction to Gizmo. The song is Moldy Memories. The song is only 1 minute and 56 seconds long, so I'm understanding it's going to be a fucking hit and run in a good way. It's going to be a barn burner and it's going to be quick, it's going to be epic and it's going to be gone. I cannot fucking wait. I love the last two songs I reacted to and reviewed. I am dying to get into this one, so enough fucking talking, let's fucking go.
Jumble my words, they get chewed on and spit out like dip in a dugout. Don't make me spill blood out. I'll leave your neck pissing till there's a puddle in your thin out. Then I put you in a car and autopilot, watch it spin out. Start a fire, now you a barbecue. I'ma leave you looking like Bob Carter do. Sorry I martyred you. Bitch, the hills have eyes, so don't be surprised when the dark arrives. Don't bitch till I
Okay, just before we get into what that is going to be, because I heard the screaming start instantly and it sounded almost like a fucking Slipknot kind of scream, which is fucking incredible for what is going to happen. This group definitely loves their sort of horror themes, not especially because they do mention the Hills Have Eyes in the lyrics, but the sort of squealing at the start, kind of like a gate squealing in the wind, or you would hear at the start of like a horror movie theme, or something happening at the start of a horror movie. It's very horror-esque, and I'm very into it. I have to say, I am very fucking into it. It is very, 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 very good. And once again, it very much pulls on the strings of that new metal period from the 2000s, because it's definitely got the sort of Korn / Limp Bizkit kind of rap to it. The kind of things that he's saying in his rhymes are very Limp Bizkit-esque. The way he does it, yeah, obviously a little bit different, a bit heavier, maybe a bit quicker, maybe modern rap style, but yeah, fucking good. Yeah, they love their horror stuff, and I can't wait to get into this. I heard the screaming starting, and I want to hear it.
get my dough. No, I'm not rich, still fucking broke. Ashes all over my desk and my coat. I'm so bitchin' and fiendin' till I get a smoke. Yo, life is a fucking joke. Jump off a cliff, ain't no neck in a rope. Fuck your reality, you don't know why to be anything. Everything about you a hoax. Where's your lean, your Percocets, where's your Zans at? I force feed a rap vet like a lab rat. Burning the money, I burn it all, where your band's at. Talking that stupid, you fuck with me, you getting stabbed back. Bleach in my stomach, chemicals coming out my skin. Feel the pain and a numbing, I hate the life I'm living in. Nothing worse than how I feel every day.
I just need to say, I love how we go from major heavy, very Korn / Slipknot sound, more Korn just because of the different atmospheric ways he will sing. The different tones he'll use when he's screaming is very Korn, even though it's not screaming, it's a growl, because he's not actually screaming, it's a growl. But yeah, it's very, very good. I will say the lyrics, as far as I'm aware so far, are very fucking dark. And I kind of get that with this band a lot, or group, whatever you want to call them. But yeah, the lyrics are very dark to every song they've done. There was a line in there about suicide. I don't know if it is, but you used to get this with DMX a lot. In his raps, he would talk about betrayal, which in a way kind of comes through in some of the Gizmo songs I've heard. I've only heard these three, but from what I've heard so far, there's definitely a sort of like, they talk about people that's fucking wronged them in the past. I may be wrong, but that's what I'm taking from it. People take different stuff in the lyrics. That's what I can hear from it. As I said, it's still very 2000s new metal-esque, that's probably the thing I adore the most about it. The fact that there is a band bringing out music like this in this day and age that sounds like that. It plays with the heartstrings 100%, because I love new metal growing up. I still fucking love new metal, and I don't care what people want to say about it. It was a very, very fantastic and flawless time in music, because as much as you didn't like certain bands in the new metal era or genre, you cannot deny what talents they had, and no one was bad. So yeah, that's what I'll say about that. as I said, I love how they can go from the sort of proper heavy growly stuff into the groovy hip hop stuff, which really shouldn't work with them. It fucking does, and that's why it reminds me of the new metal stuff. Because there's not a lot of the stuff that happened in the new metal era shouldn't have worked, but it did, and this is exactly the same. It works so fucking well, and I appreciate the fuck out of the music choice and style. Very cool. As I said, the scream, the growl, definitely reminded me more of Jonathan Davis than Corey Taylor from Slipknot. Jonathan Davis from Korn. But yeah, it's definitely got that twang to it. It's definitely got that different way of like pronouncing words and shit like that. So very, very good.
Living life again, nothing worse than how I feel every day living life again. I wanna shoot the cops in the street, give them a taste of their putrid meat. Watch as the public make fun of them, how they're while suffering and their blood slowly secretes. I wanna shoot the cops in the street, give them a taste of their putrid meat. Watch as the public make fun of them, how they're while suffering and their blood slowly secretes. Break my dome till I can see no more. Erase all I know.
Okay, that wasn't just me. I heard a bit of Corey there. I know Corey isn't in the song, obviously. His scream was a match to Corey's in one setting. Like, maybe we couldn't have continued like that, but the way he screamed it, it was very much like Corey Taylor from back in the first Slipknot album. Wow, that was fucking eye-opening. That was awesome. Just the way he screamed it about shooting the cops in the street, and the way he came across with it, and the anger. It definitely had that first album Slipknot feel to it. Wow, that was fucking cool. Sorry, I had to freak out of that bit. I couldn't let the song go on because I was already freaking out enough and I had shit to say. Very, very fucking good.
My memories are more. Break my dome till I can see no more. Erase all I know. My memories are more.
Okay, so that was my reaction to Gizmo Moldy Memories. It started off kind of like the other songs, a bit heavier. As I said, you had the sort of horror-esque sort of theme starting it off, which was very cool, and I very much appreciate people using stuff like that and samples. It's very, as I said, I keep on saying it, and it's going to make me sound like a broken record, but it is very 2000s new metal-esque kind of things to do, to add samples and add weird sound effects and just stuff that shouldn't fit with songs but somehow does. Wow. The sorry, I'm still blown away by how good that was. The first time he got to the sort of growl, as I said, it was very Jonathan Davis from Korn. It was very weird and in a different, like, it's hard to explain exactly how Jonathan sings. It's a very weird tone. He can do different stuff, and yeah, it sounds weird. It's meant to freak you out. It's meant to make you feel uneasy, and it fucking does. And he nailed it perfectly. He hit it in a different tone. He done it in his way, but it definitely had that end result, which is very high praise and very good indeed. And then we went from the heaviness of the growl back into the sort of grooviness of the hip hop, which shouldn't work with it, but that's exactly why new metal did work together. That's exactly why new metal did work with those two together. It's so fucking cool to see this in this day and age, that new metal can still technically be made, even though it's not called new metal, I'm guessing. But I see it as that, to be honest, because it's also very short songs, which was also a big thing back then with some bands. Not all, but some. And then we got into that second growl part there, and the growl was the same until the bit that he screamed sounded like a direct, like exact how Corey used to sound on the first Slipknot album. And as I said, he maybe couldn't have went any more than that sentence with that, which is fair because Corey worked at that for fucking years. But the way he did it was fucking perfect. It added the atmosphere, it added the anger, it added the fucking aggression that was behind him, that he added the violence that he wanted in that part of the song. I felt it. It definitely hit me. you seen I had to pause it just to talk about that one specific line. It was very fucking good. And then I love the way it sort of just fades out to end. And 1 minute and 50 seconds of a song is just incredible. How much you can put into that time, and how much they did put into that time. How many different styles were in there, and it works so well, twined together so perfectly, and it is fucking perfect. Fucking love Gizmo. And I think my next reaction on my list, going through my numbers, is Gizmo again. It's called Don't Piss Me Off, and I'm very looking forward and excited for that one. But that has been Gizmo Moldy Memories. That has been my third Gizmo reaction. Yeah, I think so. Very, very much enjoying them so fucking far. Cannot wait to listen to more. But if you have liked this video, please leave a like and maybe leave a comment down below to let me know what you thought of the song, what you think of Gizmo in general. Do you think they're a kind of new metal-ish kind of band? Do you think they could possibly, not saying they will, but possibly revive the new metal scene just a little bit? Maybe bring new bands into the limelight. I think it would be very cool to see. It's a very different kind of style. Yeah, very fantastic. Yeah, so leave a comment, and I do like to talk to everybody about music, and I love the community that I've created through having a YouTube channel. I can just talk to anybody about music now because I'm passionate about it and they're passionate about it, and it is very awesome to see. If you would be so kind as to subscribe to my channel so you never miss one of my videos ever, if you ever want to see any more reactions to Gizmo, or if you have any reactions of your own you want me to do, just let me know in the comments and subscribe to let you to see them when they're there. And I will be uploading a lot this week, so there'll be a lot to tune in for. And please, if you want to know when the next video is coming out, hit the notification bell to let you know exactly when it goes live, and you, my friend, will be the first notified. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate you coming along, and I will see you next time.